welcome to another exciting episode of Perpetually Ajar. I am your co-host, hostess Snack Cake. Yes, Snack Katy, but I'm sorry. I'm really hyper today. I am one of your hosts, Katy Johnson, aka for KRWBY Productions. I play Weiss, Cinder Fall, Penny Pella Donuts, and Velvet the Chocolate Rabbit for Ruby Abridged and other KRWBY projects like comic dubs, etc. I'm also a writer for the VR shorts and a producer for this lovely project. And with me today, we have our amazing host. Other host.
Co-host.
Co-host, yes.
What's up, guys? It's Beau, and I voice Winter and Ilya for Ruby Abridged / KRWBY Productions. I am the head of the VR short department, the lead director, one of the lead writers, alongside Katy, and one of the other hosts for the other podcast that we have, KRWBY Talk. And I think that's it. I think that's all I do. It used to be like admin team, blah, 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 but not anymore.
Yeah, and with us today, we totally have, a special guest or something. And I know that we told you guys that we would only have a special guest, every other episode. But you know what? We have more KRWBY peeps that you guys haven't met, and we just couldn't hold them back. So we would like to introduce them to you. Please introduce yourself, special guest.
Hi, I'm Starr. I go by Rosewick. I voice the other half of the cast that Katy doesn't voice.
Dang!
And that would be Yang, Nora, Glinda, and Pyrrha. And I'm also one of the 3D modelers for the team. I create character models.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You're on the admin team too, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not anything special.
Wow.
Damn. Hey, don't disrespect the admins. They do the God's work.
Listen, it's not like I was the head of admin like Beau.
I want to point out that between the three of us, we have 10 characters here.
Oh
that's
my God.
Yikes.
That's
not
so much
including
happening.
side characters that we voice.
I haven't voiced a
right.
side character, so can't relate. Feels bad, man.
I think my favorite side character that I played was one of the Faunus members in the warehouse that was like, slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all.
Oh my God.
What up this time?
I liked
Cha-cha real smooth.
I heard that Tina doesn't have any nipples. She doesn't?
Yeah, I did that one too. That was fun, but
the only side character that I voiced was the CCT tower lady that was on the computer that Weiss talked to.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Was you, huh?
But that was it.
That was good though. That was a fun episode. I really liked Levi's character in that episode. The elevator.
Oh, Scooter.
Oh my gosh.
Scooter.
That was my
He
favorite part of the episode.
He did a good job on that. Gotta give him props.
He does an amazing Scooter impression.
I had no idea it was him until he said so. And then I just kind of flipped. I was like, no.
No.
You're lying.
But yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff going on. And what have you guys been up to? Let's just jump into it. Have you guys been playing any cool games or watching any cool shows or anything fun?
Work.
Damn.
Yeah.
That 7 Days to Die grind?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I've been playing with Ray and my little brother, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so you have played a little bit of a game.
Yeah.
It's kind of
okay.
It's 7 Days to Die. I wish that it was like The Forest and had the VR adaptation, because I would absolutely, that would be my full dive game. I would just
have VR.
Oh.
Well, you will soon, Starr.
I was gonna say, now that
One
I have a
day
laptop that can handle it.
You
We're all
will,
gonna be
don't worry.
captured.
But,
I can't wait to VR with you guys.
Yes, it'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait to VR in the new winter model, the Volume 7.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna kick people so much.
You can step on me
and step on them.
Step on me,
It'll be
Daddy.
the first time I'll actually step on people. I've only ever stepped on Tina in VR, so.
Whoa.
Well, heck. Well, Starr is over here just getting to work, which high respect. I don't think I've gotten into any new shenanigans in terms of media that I'm consuming. Well, there is one game that I played recently called Kind Words, and I really like it. You send letters to people in the game and give them advice, and it's real people. It's almost like this really wholesome server, but it's anonymous, and It's really nice, and it's $5. And whenever you're stressed and need advice, like, it's got a very lovely community, and I really like it. And then, of course, I'm doing my 5th replay of Undertale because I'm me.
Because
and I
that's
love
not
that
a
game.
problem.
It's not, and I love that game and the music, and it's perfect. It's perfect. And that's so yeah, nothing like crazy new, just like, you know, keeping up with the unexpectables, keeping up with Critical Role. And
Speaking of Critical
yeah.
Role, I caught up finally. I am officially caught up. So,
dude, The Traveler!
The Traveler, man.
The Traveler!
That episode had me wheezing. Like, I just couldn't, like, it was this, this whole thing of just, what the fuck is going on?
I know, and I'm so sad because, okay, in Chicago at C2E2, they're going to be doing a live show of an in-canon episode, and I know it's going to be TravelerCon. They're doing TravelerCon live, and I'm so sad I can't be there.
TravelerCon. The biggest plot twist was that TravelerCon is a con.
No, exactly. Exactly. Triple plot twist because it's a con at a real con.
Yeah.
That sounds
God,
like some conception right there.
It's really true. It is. And God, I would love to be at that show. But I can't say I'd give anything to be there because I could feasibly just drop my entire bank account and fly to Chicago. But I'm not going to do that.
I'm for Critical Role.
I'm responsible. But God, I wish.
Responsible, air quotes.
I would totally, if somebody was just like, hey, Katy, I randomly just bought you this plane ticket to Chicago, I'd be like, fuck, okay, I don't care what I already scheduled for this day, I'm there. Like,
it's happening.
I would do it. God, I love Critical Role so much. And I'm excited because we're recording on a Thursday, and tonight I'm hopefully going to get to watch a little bit of it. And I like to build little Lego sets while I listen because I like to do things. I love things. Damn it.
You mentioned Legos, and my favorite insult lately has been your mother never loved you. She bought you Mega Blocks instead of Legos.
Not Legos. Yes, I know. She brought you Piggly Wiggly brand Sprite instead of the real shit, even though there's only a 30-cent difference.
Ooh, ouch.
Oof.
Oh, no. Well,
Big heckin' oof.
I did want to say, since we, when we have guests, we don't typically have the KRWBY News Corner anymore, just because we like to chat and whatnot. The one thing that I did want to mention is that there will be a handful of us going to Planet Comic-Con, which, when this episode comes out, will be in like a week and a half, I think.
Ooh.
So, yeah, if you're going to Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City, Missouri, not to be confused with like anywhere in actual Kansas, yeah, come hang out. There'll be a few of us there. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Hell yes. Yeah, and the guest that we have on today, the fated winter special, the nondescript winter holiday 2 that we keep hoping will be out soon.
You mean Star the Short Feet Katy?
Star the Short Feet Katy. So Star plays most of the characters in it, and I'm there too. And it's pretty great.
It's the first VR short that we have all 4 of your characters in, actually.
Yeah,
so.
It's interesting.
Oh my gosh, that's true.
Yeah, Glinda has one line, but
yeah,
it's
incredible though. Because we have I don't know if I want to completely, because I know we've been talking about it for a while, but I don't think we've actually truly spoiled the plot. So,
well, I mean, people have seen, some people have seen the ALA preview, which revealed, and we have said that this one picks up right where it left off, and it's kind of
it's true.
What was Team Juniper up to during Nondescript Winter Holiday?
And also, Cinder is randomly there.
And also, Cinder is there. Because
Cinder is
we've
there.
gone public with the thumbnail, so people have seen the thumbnail.
Yes, they know that much. But yeah, there's a lot of our lovely Star there. So I guess real quick, before we get into our Weiss Breakers, I would just like to ask Star, when you were recording all of your goddamn characters, how did it feel? How did you like working on this short?
My throat hurt. I was stressed. There were a lot of lines.
Yeah, Pyrrha alone had like 80 lines.
God,
I think Pyrrha was like 80% of the script.
Yeah,
yeah. Hey man, we gave Pyrrha some love.
I was gonna say, it was really fun, especially when I went back and recorded with Brian to do the re-recording. Just certain lines just really hit home. And like Brian was sitting there, he's like, Starr, you're gonna make me cry. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to know your thoughts on, without super spoiling it, the last scene with our boy. How did you feel about that scene?
I'm gonna be honest. I just record my lines. I don't even read through the script, so I don't know what scene you're talking about.
No.
Yeah.
Well, then we won't spoil it for the audience. But there's a beautiful scene at the end.
I do want to say,
I'm guessing it's the one where I did the cry voice.
yeah,
Maybe.
like
Ooh.
I heard some of your ADR audio, and it killed me. Like
it was
it
so fun.
absolutely killed me. I was like, oh no, this make me sad.
I want you to know, I was sitting in Tina's closet actually making myself cry to record that.
Oh, method acting.
Oh, so guys, get ready. It's gonna get really emotional in this next VR short. We
Bring
went
some
off.
tissues.
Part of me
Bring
wants to
some
just be
heckin'
like,
tissues.
fuck it. The short will be out by the time this episode comes out, but also it's like, I can't guarantee that.
You can't guarantee that. And
can't
then
promise
hopefully
that.
we'll
You
have
guys,
that.
it's like almost March, and this is a Christmas short.
It's gonna be Christmas in July. It's fine.
Okay, okay.
No. No,
Yep,
please don't
it's
say
great.
that. This is going to be the short you premiere at RTX.
Oh my god. If we're even
We'll premiere it for my birthday, since, you know, I'm 80% of the voices there.
Oh,
Yes. Oh my god.
But,
so yeah.
yeah. I'm excited you
hopefully-
guys, like, Starr kills
yeah.
it this short. Like, Starr, Katy, and Cole
does.
really, like, just...
And
did
there's a
so
bonus
good.
segment that I hope we upload that was teased to me and Tina of some caroling that we do.
Ooh.
Yes. We have some Ruby and Weiss caroling, which is really fun.
Y'all singing
It's
Frozen?
very fun.
But
You know,
we
not
had originally
wrong.
wanted to release it as like a commercial / like promo for Nondescript, but it kind of got put to the back burner because Nondescript just absolutely shit on us. So
yeah.
it was
Well,
not.
hopefully
a fun
it'll
time.
still come out in a different way.
I thought you were gonna say hopefully it will still come out, and you were talking about the short, and I'm like, man, me too.
I was
Like-
like, yeah,
I-
hopefully it comes out at some point, you know, just in general.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the extras. I hope that those extras can come out in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
'Cause they make me very happy. But yeah, I think it's time that we get to our Weiss Breakers. So Starr, have you ever listened to an episode of Perpetually Ajar?
I listened to half of an episode.
Oh, well, there you go. The Weiss Breakers are in the beginning, so you probably know how it works. We are going to ask some fun questions, and generally, we can never get all of us to agree 100% on all three of them. So let's see if we can do that today.
It's usually me.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
Beau's
I'm pretty
usually
good at
the-
compromising. Let's test this out.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna convince her. I'm gonna sway
Beau's
her.
like, I'm about to end this woman's whole career.
Okay. Would you rather forget who you are every time it rains, or never be able to remember why you walked into a room?
Oh my god.
The second
picked
one
some weird
already
ones for this
happens to me
episode.
like 90% of the time.
Yeah.
It rains a lot where I live. It's raining right now. So I'd probably be sitting here like, who am I?
She just have constant amnesia.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think I would go. Okay, because if I'm forgetting who I am, that could be a very dangerous situation. But
Yeah.
not remembering why I didn't walk into a room. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull some Your Name shit, which is a great movie. But I'm gonna extremify it. I'm gonna carry around a notepad with me, and every time I'm about to walk into a room, I'm gonna write down exactly what I need to do in that room.
You know, I was thinking the same damn thing.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I think
I was
would
like, I guess
rather-
I'll just die when I walk in the room, but that sounds much better.
It's gonna suck, but if it must be done, it must be done.
Yeah, I think I would go with never remembering why I walked into a room. I'd like to remember who I am.
Yeah,
like-
because that would suck.
Imagine if you're at a con, there's like 20 rooms and you're constantly walking into different ones.
Yeah, but you don't always have a purpose. You're just going through them sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
then if
that's
you didn't
true.
have a purpose, you would just stop and be like, why am I here?
Exactly.
Well, oh, hey, look, a panel. And then you would end up going to the panel.
That's
'cause
why
there's
you
not a
have
lot to do in
someone
there.
who's not affected by this forget a room of thing.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, okay,
and just have them be like, no, Beau, no, we were going over here.
Would this also count for like rooms, like if you were like on a boat or something?
Oh,
Rooms
totally.
there?
If it's
or
a room,
like if
it's
you
a
get
room.
into your car?
Your car is a room, I guess.
I was like, it's a closed off space. I guess it could count.
Yeah, sure.
It has
Like
4
we'll lose a
walls
loose
and a ceiling
definition of room.
and a floor.
Can you
Well, I'm
imagine
gonna
just
always-
getting
yeah.
in your car and you're like, where was I going?
Shit. That has happened to me like once because I think I needed to go to the grocery store. No, wait, no, I didn't forget I was going to the grocery store, but I forgot completely what I needed to get because I didn't make a list. So this is going to help me
didn't
on
check it
multiple
twice.
levels. I didn't check it twice. I'm going to find out if those groceries have been naughty or nice.
Yikes.
That's a big.
So
that's
wait,
one
Star-
big yike for me.
What was your answer, Star?
I'm gonna go with the room one.
Whoa!
Oh no, it begins.
It begins. We all agreed on this first one. Okay. And answer below in the comments if you would like to tell us your reasoning. Heck, maybe you have a better reason for the other one.
I think that's the first time
'Cause,
we've ever
yeah.
had a would you rather where I was like, I kind of don't want either of these.
No, of course. Yeah, I actually went a little different for these. I didn't go for the peppy fun, like, oh, these are both fun. I went for something that's a little more like, yeah. Or wait, no. Never mind. I was looking at some that were weird, but then I think I chose a few good ones. Never mind. But maybe one day I'm just going to make it real difficult for you. But okay. For this next Weiss Breaker, would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly? And I already know my answer.
Fly.
I know my answer.
I'm afraid.
Oh!
I'm afraid of heights, but I would rather fly because I can control how quickly the ground gets to me.
Oh,
I mean, that's true. I would rather breathe underwater because when it comes to situations that are like more likely to kill me, I think the opportunity to drown versus being very high in the fucking sky is like more likely. And so if somebody like tried to like kidnap me and they were just like, oh geez, I'm gonna throw you in the ocean, haha, I could be like, bitch.
But
So,
if
like,
someone's gonna kidnap you, you could just fly away from them.
that is
not
true.
if they surprise you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, then again, they can tie me up, but I can still fly if I'm tied up. I can float.
Well, that depends on if they tie you to something.
Oh, that's true. But if they tried to drown me, you can't drown me.
Katy takes the whole witches float thing to a whole new level. She's like, bitch,
Oh,
I breathe
yeah.
water.
Dude, I could just like go swimming and like I could be amongst the sea creatures, which actually I don't super like water.
You could
the sea and stuff.
win
but-
every contest of who can hold their breath longer.
Dude, I could.
But see, no,
Because, like,
no,
yeah.
she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't, because she'd be breathing underwater, not holding
no,
her
but
breath.
they don't know
But
that.
nobody has to know that.
Nobody
I
knows
know
that.
that. Katie, why are you
Okay,
lying?
well, we
Why
just
the
won't have
fuck
you in the competition then.
Yeah, you're not in the contest, Bo. Shut up. I'm trying
Yeah,
to win a
because
gold
I'm
medal.
flying, man. I'm not limited to one means of traveling.
Oh my gosh. I would definitely choose breathing underwater though, because I personally love any form of water. I love the rain. I love swimming. I
do love swimming. Just in
I-
pools though, not in the ocean.
I find it my happy place, my favorite place to relax is underwater. So I would definitely choose the water one.
I would fly so I can get to cons, save money,
Ooh, shit.
visit friends.
You know, the more I think about it, the underwater thing is more of a safety precaution. Flying would be more of like a fun thing.
it'd be
But
useful
now that I think-
too.
It'd be useful as also a safety precaution because if someone tried to drown me, like I could fly away. I mean, let's see. They tie
fly out of the
cinder
water?
blocks. If they tie cinder blocks to my feet.
Well, we
how
don't know
strong-
that there's any limitations to if you're weighted or not, because how otherwise how could you fly if you had like a backpack or something? Like
Oh,
I
that's
imagine that
true.
anything that's part of your person or it's attached to you would also be able to travel with you.
I'm like
So-
Urarika, because she can make things float if she touches them.
So
Okay.
I would say
You know what?
that's gonna
Fuck
be
it. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to fly because I want to fly.
Oof.
there's that silver tongue, my OC.
Yeah, but Star's still in the other camp, so we did not
I'm
get...
sticking with water.
Hey, miss. Hey. Listen, that's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 are on one side.
Listen,
I've
I
won.
feel like the Schneesters are ganging up on me.
good.
Wah! At least we're not ashes.
Oof. See, now I can go up to people and be like, but how long can you hold your breath?
Oh my god.
Dan, if Pyrrha would just have been able to hold her breath, Cinder wouldn't have killed her.
I don't
Listen,
know that
ashes
that's how
fly
that
anyway,
works.
so...
I don't
Certainly how
remember
that
there
works.
being any water whatsoever.
Listen,
in that
Beau,
scene.
stop being a hater. I'm just trying to say that Pyrrha wouldn't have died if she could have held her breath. I'm just...
That's... I don't think so. I don't think
We're
that's
going to
how that
rewrite the
works.
story.
See, if she could have flown, though, she could have just yeeted herself off of there and been fine.
She could have just flown at Cinder.
She
and
could have
pushed her
just
down.
grabbed Cinder and like brought her up into the atmosphere and then dropped her. It would have been fine.
But,
Oh my God,
But Cinder
you're
can
right.
fly with her maiden powers.
she didn't.
shit.
We
she
saw
can-
that in
She could
V7.
float. She could float in
Well,
Volume
yeah, she
3.
can't,
She's
like-
learned that
She
can
can't
fly
like
now.
zoom. She can't like super zoomies or anything. She's just kind of like.
Okay,
She can, like,
so
jump a
what
little
if, What
higher.
if she like what if Pyrrha like grabbed Cinder and flew up and then flew straight at the ground while holding Cinder under her and like slammed her
then
into the ground?
you would probably die with her.
No,
Which
Cinder
already-
would absorb the fall.
Oh my God, Cinderfall! It all makes sense now.
Oh my god. Anyways, next Weiss Breakers.
next icebreaker.
So it was
okay.
2 for fly, 1 for breathe underwater.
Yes. Let us know in the comments below which of us is right. So.
Well, I'm certainly
Would-
not left. I don't know about you.
Oh!
Jesus
I feel pretty in the
Christ.
middle. I don't know. I'm like trying to make a bunch of like segue jokes, but they're just not landing. Unlike me, if I could fly.
Oof.
I'm just
okay.
I literally just looked into my webcam as if it was on and shook my head. Like
I was
Hell
gonna
yeah.
say the amount of disappointment that I felt, Katie.
looks
One
into
day
the
we're gonna
camera
do a
like
live
I'm on The
episode.
Office.
And we can actually do that, and it'll be great. Okay. Would you rather meet your favorite fictional character or your favorite musician?
Fictional character.
I was gonna say hands down fictional.
Yeah, fictional.
Who is
Oh,
your
shit.
favorite fictional character?
All right.
All of
that's
them?
Wow.
Yes. Okay. There's so many.
Well,
Okay, I'm probably gonna make this weird, but like, can it be like my husbando? Like,
no. I think that that's okay. I want to say let's give 2 answers here: favorite Ruby character and then favorite non-Ruby character, just because.
okay,
So yes for Ruby,
Well,
and yes for non-Ruby.
but like, Weiss is my favorite Ruby character, but I don't know if she'd be the one I'd want to meet. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could learn more from someone.
But Weiss has had
else.
like the most character development. Like
It's true, but in terms of like her place in that universe, I feel like there's characters that like I could talk to about some other shit. Like, Weiss is my favorite character to watch, but like,
I think you're overthinking this, Katie. I think
Bro.
it's just knee jerk. Like it's Weiss. Weiss is right in front of you. Do you go up and say hi to her? Like,
well, yeah, but
Well,
like,
there
I
you
think
go.
I'd rather meet like Crow or something and like ask them questions about the past so I can have a
but
bunch
see,
of lore.
it's not a matter of which character would you rather meet. It's your favorite fictional character from Ruby or your favorite musician. So if you don't want to
wait,
meet
you
Weiss,
right.
then you would have to meet your
You
favorite
right.
musician.
Okay, you right. Shit. I was like, I completely forgot that the question said it has to be your favorite. Okay, then yeah. I would meet Weiss.
What about you, Star?
My favorite's a tie between Yang and Nora, so can I just meet both of them?
Actually, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going for my favorite musician.
Wow.
Wow.
I want to meet Taylor Swift.
I knew you were
I'm
gonna
so
say that.
disappointed.
Oh my god!
I
knew
want to
you were gonna
meet
say that.
Taylor
I thought you were-
goddamn Swift.
I figured you were either gonna say Taylor Swift or Hannah Montana.
I want to meet Hannah Montana. Fuck you guys.
Oh my god.
We're gonna go get tea
Have you
and be
guys-
best friends.
have you
and
guys
it's gonna
seen
have
that
the best of
article?
both worlds.
Have you seen that article that's floating around right now? That fake article that's just like this just in: Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus did not get along when they were filming the show.
I did.
Hannah
I
Montana.
retweeted that. I retweeted that. Yeah.
Favorite character for me, Ruby character is Winter, obviously, and I would love to meet Winter. I think that'd be really cool. And favorite non-Ruby character is Chloe Price, and I would absolutely want to meet her and tell her that she's loved and she's valid.
I do have another favorite fictional character from another show, though.
Okay.
My favorite character from Avatar: The Last Airbender is Uncle Iroh, and I would like to meet Uncle Iroh.
He'd be a good one to meet. He's not my favorite, but I'd want to meet him.
I changed my answer back to fictional character.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Katy.
Starr, who are you meeting from not RWBY?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go with either Levy from Fairy Tale
I love
or
Levy.
Sebastian from Black Butler. Because goddamn that dude.
I love Levy,
Okay.
though. She's
I know,
so
Levy's like
precious.
adorable.
Levy McGarden. I love her.
Like
question
she's
has
like
been
one
a
of my
roller
favorites.
coaster.
So
Fun fact, K2 Callie, Allison, I first met her at a convention, and she was working the Anime Los Angeles booth at a different convention, and she was cosplaying as Levy from Fairy Tale. So like, and she's like my soul sister. Like, I love that girl so much, and we lived together for like a year and a half. And it's honestly like I just associate that character with her. So like I think that's one of the reasons why I still love Levy so much, because Allison means the world to me. So
Hell yeah.
I
agree
wish
with
there was
you on
more
that.
of Levy in the series because she's just so pure and I love her.
I was working on a fanfic that I was writing that was a Levy Gajiel spinoff from the
share.
the
Like that is like one of my OTPs. Please do.
Gajevi is the OTP, man.
Gajevi is the
Gajevi.
best.
We're just all weebs here. It's fine.
We're just
We're all
heckin' weebs, man.
now.
Okay, well, for that question, we agreed across the board, and none of us ever changed our minds ever.
Okay.
So...
Okay, Katy. Okay.
Hey, my name is Hannah Montana. Don't even at me.
Oh.
My brain is just short circuiting right now. I don't even know why. I'm having a stroke. I'm sorry.
Please
I'm
don't.
just having one of those days. I'm just like feeling real kooky today for Cocoa Puffs, y'all.
Kooky for
Oof,
Cocoa
all I have
Puffs.
are Reese's Puffs.
Ooh, Reese's Puff, Reese's
Reese's
Puff. I want
Puffs.
some now. Reese's Puff.
Oh my god. You guys are fucking weird.
Your face is a weeb.
I didn't say weeb. I said weird.
Ooh, we said weeb. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Why am I outnumbered here?
Don't worry about it. Just let it happen.
Katy and Starr are like, excuse me, you have to voice this many characters to talk to us?
You have to be a level 4 friend to unlock my tragic backstory. Thank you.
Oh!
You don't
Our
want to
social links
unlock my
aren't
tragic backstory. That shit's DLC. You gotta pay for that.
Oh, damn! Go off.
Ouch.
Well, fine. We're just gonna go to our Winterview questions.
Good.
I don't need this.
Good.
All right, Starr, as our lovely guest, we have some amazing questions for you.
Oh boy.
This first Winterview question is: what is something new that you have tried this year?
I went
can
to
be
a bar
anything.
for the first time.
Whoa! How was that?
It was fun. It was like 2 a.m, and I went with one of my coworkers.
Ooh.
I drank a lot more than I thought I was able
Oh. Oh God.
to. Like, I found out that I was not the lightweight in this situation.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
I'm the lightweight in every situation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you guys know what a Long Island is?
Yes.
I've heard of it. Is that
It's-
like a tea?
It
An
is a
iced tea?
terrible concoction of different alcohols. There's
Oh my
like
God.
vodka, gin, tequila, rum, triple sec, and
Oh my God.
there's 5 different
That
liquors
sounds
that go in
like
it.
death.
I had 3 of those,
Oh my god,
Oh
stop.
my God.
and I was still fine.
Oh no.
Holy heck.
So that was something new I tried this year, and it was really fun. We played some pool. We were like the only 2 people in the bar because it was like 2 a.m. So
Mm-hmm.
it was chill.
That's really nice. That's a really fun experience. Like, it's cool to just try new things sometimes.
I
Hell
have
yeah.
tried going out of my comfort zone and reaching out to the people that I may have wanted to reach out previously to, but
Aw.
were never brave enough to.
Aw.
Not a whole lot of
Really?
context to that, just because it's not a whole lot of stuff that I can talk about necessarily. But yeah, I've tried
Yeah,
to.
we have to pay for that DLC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$9.99. But yeah, I've been really trying to make an effort to stay in better contact with people, because it's something that's
Yeah.
that's really hard for me and always has been really hard. And also establishing contact with people that like I knew had previously been like, oh yeah, you know, message me or like, you know, text me or whatever, but then I was just too nervous because I felt like it wasn't like appropriate to. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's something that I've tried doing. What about you, Katie?
One thing that I sort of, because like a little bit last year, I also went on that journey of reaching out more to people and like being more vulnerable. And like it's been going pretty well. But in terms of this year, one thing that I've kind of been trying is betting on myself more. So like doing more things that on paper past Katie would be terrified to do, and it would be easier to like sulk or like, you know, just like avoid, but actively pursuing situations that make me uncomfortable so that I can make them my bitch.
Wow.
So, you know, I've been experimenting a little bit more with that this year. Like, for example, one thing, I have a phobia of needles. I have
Same.
panic attacks when I'm at the doctor. I get very stiff. I immediately cry, and sometimes I laugh. I'm a very different person in a doctor's office. I'm not very put together when I'm in a hospital or a doctor situation. I'm very different. And I was sick recently, but I had like a lot of work that I needed to do. And usually I would just be like, okay, well, I'm just going to bunker down and I'll go to the doctor, but I'll refuse blood work. And I'll just be like, you know, we're just going to do what we can with medication, even though it'll take longer. But I went to the doctor and I was like, I need to get better. I have work to do. I have things that I really am excited to do and I can't be sick for. So I went, and one of the first things I did was I asked, is there a shot that can make me better? And I guess luckily the answer was no. It turns out medication was just what I needed. But for me, it was a big step to even ask for a needle, because that's like, I don't even have my ears pierced. I don't have any piercings. Needles have had a very complicated situation since I was very young in terms of all of that stuff. Like I can't be near a blood drive without so it's
I straight up
I've been
will
trying
fight a
to,
doctor if they try to come at me with a needle.
Oh my god.
well, I'm an adult now, so they can't do that.
Yeah,
so
no,
I'm
but,
okay
like,
now.
So actually just
No,
2
but
years
yeah.
ago, I had an experience where I went to the doctor because I was at work and I got like I was working and I needed to go and get a doctor's note to excuse the absence.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you have the flu. Here, we're going to just go ahead and give you a flu shot. And I was just like, the fuck you are. And they were like, but it'll make you better. And they actually like straight up brought the thing into the room. And I was like, I straight up was just like, if you come near me with that needle and I have said no, do not, I cannot guarantee what will happen. Because
yeah.
Oh my
I am not
gosh.
consenting to
yeah.
this needle nonsense
and
here.
as an adult, I've become less afraid of the idea that they're gonna just force it on me, because they legally cannot do that.
Yeah, they
But
legally can't. But there's that anxiety because, like, as a kid,
Of
my
course.
parents would be like, "No, you're
Yes.
getting the shot." And
Oh yeah,
I'm
my
like,
mom would also hold me
what
down.
the fuck?
Yeah. It was, and for people that are listening, we'll stop talking about shots because I know that it can be stressful to talk about them for people that have
oh
the same
man.
kind of.
I was gonna say,
but-
meanwhile, I'm over here. I donate blood as much as I can.
Whoo,
I
boy.
donate plasma, so I have to sit there for like an hour.
Okay, yeah, I love that, and I appreciate you, and I'm very happy that you do that. We
saving
need
lives,
people like that in the
sorry.
world.
Katie's like,
It's-
let's move on, please.
Yeah, but you know that is something new that I tried this year, and
You
I'm
guys-
thankful for doctors, and I love the people that do what they do, and I'm so happy that we have them. They just terrify me for irrational reasons,
Yeah.
and there's no
It's-
logic to my fear, and I understand that.
But
It
you
is-
know, the
yeah.
thing about my fear, there are two things in this world that I am terrified of. They're needles and spiders. I would rather get as many shots as needed than face a spider.
I'd rather face a spider.
I'm so terrified of spiders, man. Like, I'm literally looking around my room right now to make sure there's none.
Yeah, I've had enough spider bites in my sleep to where I'm like, fuck it, like.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
have,
a little.
such meaningful answers, and mine was just I went to a bar.
No, but that actually, but like not to discredit, that is actually really cool that, because for example, I don't drink, but I've been to bars before, but like I know that it can be a lot for someone who's never like
I was gonna
experienced
say,
that part
I
of
was
culture.
definitely out of my comfort zone because I don't like doing
Yeah.
social things.
Yeah, so that's valid.
still.
That's like a really big step because like there's lots of people that might be difficult for.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of bars. Like it's unless I'm going with like a group of people that I know.
Yeah.
Like because then I can I can kind of corner myself within them and have them kind of
Yes.
be my bubble in a way.
Yes. With any situation, it's the people that make it what I want. Because, like, growing up, I would go to those parties where everyone was getting drunk and high, and I would never participate in that. But because I wanted to be around people, and those were the only opportunities I had in the tiny, dinky-ass town I'm in, I would just go, and I would just be kind of low-key miserable because they were just doing stuff that I didn't want to do. Like, I wanted to play games and watch anime, and they'd just be like, oh, let's get drunk. And that's it. That would be the basis of the party. And I was so fucking bored. And nowadays, as an adult, when I'm like hanging out with friends that are like, going to bars and doing all that stuff, it's not that their primary mission is to be drunk. It's their primary mission is, hey, we might have alcohol as well as do these fun activities. And the fun activities part, Katy can get behind.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
I respect that, Star. Like that's really cool that you were able to do that. I hope that it was a positive experience because I think that in the right circumstances, going to bars can be very fun. And it sounds like you had fun.
Just because there were only like 2 people there.
Yeah, that's fair.
if it was like jam packed, I'd be like, I'm going home.
I ain't doing this. Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, the first
Hell
time that I
yeah.
really went to like a bar just to like for the sake of going to a bar, not necessarily like going to like party or anything, like just straight up going, was honestly RTX last year. Like that was the first time that I really went to a bar just to chill. So I'm kind of excited this year. I'm excited to see if we go.
I'm gonna tell you now. Tina told me that since it's gonna be my birthday, I don't have to pay for drinks. So I hope you guys are prepared.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
That's
We're gonna make sure you're safe.
Y'all better
How old are
load
you,
your
Star?
pockets.
How old are you? Like 22?
I'm gonna be turning 22.
Hell yeah,
So,
bitch.
My birthday is July 4th, so be prepared.
I am
Oh fuck.
the oldest here.
Oh, I hope. Are we gonna be in the same hotel with the hot tub and the not hot tub with the
no,
pool
we're at
on the roof?
we're at the like convention hotel this year.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Word?
the oldest here. I'm gonna be 27 this year.
Fucking word. Ooh, hell yeah.
Is Levi going? Isn't he the oldest?
Well, no, I'm saying here right now in this call,
Oh.
like you guys
Oh,
are
in
talking
this call,
about, like,
man.
oh yeah, how
Yeah,
old
I
are
don't
you?
know.
To be 22.
I don't know if Levi's the oldest. I don't know. I cannot truly.
I
don't
think
even
it's
know.
either Levi or well, it's not
Maybe
my it's
JD?
it's not my place to say ages. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
It might be Levi.
Well, hell yeah. Then would you like to go to our next Winterview question, Beau?
Sure. So, my Winterview question, my first one. What is a pastime or a hobby that you've taken up doing that may have surprised your younger self?
Ooh.
Definitely 3D modeling.
Ooh.
Like, as a kid, I never would have fathomed that I can move all these triangles and squares around and, like, make a character.
Yeah.
Man, I'm as an adult, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like watching Tina make like the winter model, and I'm just like, what is this?
Like, you just kind of move shit around until it makes something.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Like, when I first started, all I did was press random buttons until it started to look like something, and that's how I learned the program.
That's
Oh,
fair.
that's fun.
That's fair.
But,
But that's how you learn, yeah.
I never would have thought I would just be doing it how I am now.
Yeah.
honestly, my answer is just the whole KRWBY gig. Voice acting, like the writing doesn't necessarily surprise me because I always figured that I would go into something that required me to write. People actually wanting to hear me talk about things, people actually caring about my opinion, for like podcasts and whatnot. So yeah, this whole, and it's really funny because I was going on my every day. I religiously go on Facebook for the on this day, however many years ago. And like I want to say about a week ago, I had an on this day post from like 7-8 years ago where I was like, I want to start my own YouTube channel. I want to write stuff and make and tell stories and just have fun. And I almost like shared it, but it was real cringe because I wrote it like, you know, when I was like 19 and I was like trying to be cool and hip and whatnot. And I was like, I don't want to like be that bitch that like edits their old post and then shares it.
Oh God.
So, but I was like sitting there and I was just like, man, just you wait. Like, just wait until, you know, give it a few years. You're going to be in a really happy point in a few years. And so that was really cool. What about you, Katy?
I think that podcasting specifically is something that if I really look at my younger self, I was very shy. I was very nervous to speak my mind, to talk. Like, I think it wasn't until late high school that I was doing theater, but it was comfortable because I had a script. I didn't have to do anything unknown, I guess. And I didn't have to be me. I could be someone else. And so when I think about my younger self and how timid I was and afraid to really speak my mind, especially with the friend group that I had, I just always had, in that very young age, I just never felt like that my opinions mattered or that anyone cared what I had to say. And whenever somebody would say something that I didn't really like, I would just kind of like instinctually shut down instead of go outward. Like, well, why do you think that? I would go, oh, okay. Like, because I didn't want to like cause conflict. But podcasting has kind of been something that is it's just me talking. It's talking. Like, and I feel pretty good at it. Like, I feel very comfortable sitting in front of a microphone, just kind of just talking and knowing that there's people listening. And like, I think it's really helped me become not only a better performer, but just a better person, just getting the opportunity to really speak out loud. And so I think my younger self would be very surprised that I'm talking this much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like I said, that's kind of a similar vein of like, I wouldn't have believed you, you know, 7, 8, 9 years ago that people wanted to know my thoughts, that people would go out of their way to be like, Beau, what did you think of this episode of this TV show? You know?
Yeah.
Are you going to do reactions to the new Clone Wars? Because I want to see how you're going to react to it. And like people actually caring about the content that I'm making. So I guess the real TLDR version is I wouldn't have believed that a lot of my dreams would come true, to be completely honest.
Aww. Woo. We're getting to the deep part.
It always happens. It always happens.
It always happens. Well, all right. Then
what's your next Winterview question?
Next Winterview question for Starr is, what is your favorite food? Just something simple.
Ice cream.
Yeah. What kind of ice cream? This is important.
I love ice cream. I love cold things. Ice cream.
Ooh.
Like, even if it's just vanilla, I just love ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
So if you like cold things, does that mean you like the schnees?
Listen here, you little shit.
You little schnit.
It doesn't have to be like this. Yang has 2 arms. Elderburn, Freezerburn.
Oh my gosh.
Well, she used to have 2 arms.
I love that meme, but it's Yang, and it's like, it really do be like that. She only has 1 arm.
I guess Yang's not all right.
Oh, no.
I think a favorite food that I have, because I have a lot of foods that like make me happy, that I like eating, like comfort foods. But when I think about a food that consistently, whenever it's around, I just get this dopamine rush. It's mashed potatoes.
I fucking love mashed potatoes. What the
Garlic
fuck?
ass mashed potatoes make me the happiest woman alive. I want to go to a party that has those martini glasses of mashed potatoes. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a potato
Katy,
bar.
I will make this happen.
Bro,
I'm going
that
to make
is
it
like
happen. You're just not going to
Okay, but real
expect
talk-
it, and I'm going to walk up to you and just be like, here you go, Katy. And it's going to be like
real
a
talk.
martini
One day
glass.
when I get married in like 20 years, I don't fucking know. Like when I have a wedding, I'm gonna just have potatoes everywhere
That'll be
Oh my God.
amazing, Katy.
because I don't drink. So like Y'all can bring your own fucking alcohol. I'm buying potatoes, bitches.
Katie
funny
said
because
our
doesn't-
martini glasses are gonna have mashed potatoes instead of alcohol.
Doesn't
That's what
vodka
Katy
come
said.
from potatoes? So like,
It
isn't
does.
it's
So if people want to bring their own vodka, they can. But if you're at Katie's wedding, you're drinking mashed potatoes.
Oh my gosh, this is how we
That's
know Katie.
actually.
Katie is a potato.
I
I
think
did it.
so. I like if we're going like specific like type of food or like thing that you can eat, absolutely potatoes. But like my favorite like meal that I would absolutely eat every day for the rest of my life
bitch.
is
Bitch.
it's a meal that my dad cooks. He just calls it garlic pork.
Aw.
It's pork belly, so like really thick bacon basically, cut
Oh,
into
bitch.
these little bits, little like 1 inch by like half an inch, like little square things or rectangle things. I guess that would technically be what the shape is.
Yeah.
They are deep fried. They are then smothered and just drowned in soy sauce, apple cider vinegar, crushed pepper, salt, pepper, and then garlic salt with smashed pieces of garlic cloves like mixed
Ooh,
into
bitch.
it. And then you
Oh,
eat
I'm
that
hungry.
with a side of white rice, and it's just the best thing ever.
I need that.
I used to
not
joke
fair.
that
I'm
if I ever
hungry
went
now.
to jail and I was given my last meal, like it would be garlic pork. Like absolutely.
Aw.
Man,
That's
if we're
such a-
talking about like our favorite meals, as much as I love
yeah.
ice cream, my favorite like meal is lemon chicken with capers.
Bro.
I
That sounds good.
eat capers straight out of the fucking jar.
That's that's insane.
They're
I
so
can't do
good.
that.
Okay, well, now I have to say my favorite meal. It's actually something that my mom makes. She calls it hobo stew, and it is heaven. So what it is it's like there's a broth, but it's very cabbagey. She puts a shit ton of cabbage in it, and then she puts in a bunch of sausage and potatoes and corn. And the potatoes are carved and like, all cut up, and they soak in the cabbage juice. And then she puts a bunch of pepper in it and like salt and some seasonings, but like it's mostly really peppery. And the potatoes, have you ever had like a fucking steamed potato soaked in cabbage juice? Oh my gosh, it is heaven. And the sausage is just like, it's also just been marinating in this cabbage juice. So the texture is perfect. The like, I'm drooling right now.
Katie,
It's-
please.
That was me talking about garlic pork.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite foods of all time. And every time she makes it, like she makes enough for like a week. And I'm just like, every day I'm eating it. Like, because it's just like a big stew. And oh my gosh.
I just love
Leftovers
garlic
all day,
so.
every day. Dude,
yeah.
garlic on everything. It's so good.
Bro, that is the revolution. the
Like, I
garlic.
have nothing to worry about with vampires.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's the anti-vampire
My blood is
food.
riddled. Yes. Well, hell yeah. Do you want to go to our next Winterview question?
Sure. Our next and last Winterview question. So it's kind of simple. What is your favorite place to escape to?
Ooh. I know my answer.
Video games? Does that mean like a happy place or
Yeah, we can
like a physical place?
It could be whatever it is that you use to like get away or decompress.
Okay, I know it's gonna sound really, really strange, but whenever I'm stressed out or like just whenever I would have like a big test in school and they'd be like, "Oh, imagine your happy place." My happy place was always being in the car while it's raining.
Aww.
I don't know why. I've always found that so comforting whenever we go on like family trips and we're just on a long road trip and it's raining. It's just so relaxing to hear the rain hitting the roof of the car
Yeah.
and to just see it. It's all gray and comforting outside and I could just fall asleep like that. And so it's always hard for me when I'm driving in the rain. But that's always been the most relaxing, happiest place for me is somewhere small, quiet, where I can just hear the rain and just kind of doze off.
Aw.
What about you,
So
Katie?
nice. Well, mine isn't a physical place, but
That's fine. Mine's a memory, so
yeah, I have whenever I need to decompress or de-stress or anything that can help me get out of that place, I like to really put myself into the media that I consume. So like I love listening to podcasts that are like question answer podcasts like Dear Hank and John, Team 4-Star, any of their videos like that would just make me laugh and like let me for 20 minutes forget about the real world. Like I would truly just be present watching their content, or like Critical Role, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast where I can just listen to them have fun for 4 hours. Like the place that I go to escape is really the media that I consume, but it's also the thing that brings me the most joy, that inspires me, that consistently I have more of. And so whenever I'm recording a podcast or doing something, it also gives me that feeling because I feel like I'm creating that place for someone else, like a way to just listen. Because when you're watching someone, a fictional character or real people just answering questions, when you're watching or listening to them figure out their problems, it makes you feel like you can solve your problems. So recently I watched through all of Fruits Basket because I was in a stressed place and I heard it was a good show, and I cried every episode. It was like a therapy session. and I just kind of go to that place. Like I truly love like animation storytelling, and so anywhere I can listen to a story is my happy place, and that's why I'm kind of addicted to stories, and so I'm never not listening to a new story, I guess.
Can I just say, you should watch Violet Evergarden.
Bro, I've heard.
Violet Evergarden is such
my God.
a good series.
I cried like a little bitch every episode.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
It
love crying,
was
man. Like I'm an easy
beautiful.
crier.
I like healthy crying.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brian. I
me
just kicked my
too,
microphone.
Damn.
I did it. I went for like 7 episodes without doing it, and then now it's happened.
What happened?
I kicked my microphone stand.
Oh
Wow.
no, it'll be okay. But yeah, I
just-
think it's good to be able to reach that crying place, and like whenever I see any like emotional stuff, or heck, especially happy crying. So when somebody's like being super nice or like gives me a really thoughtful gift, I like tear up. Like it's easy to get an emotional like teary response out of me, which is also sometimes a weakness, because in moments where I'm trying to be serious and like if I'm upset and I'm trying to just logically figure a way out of a problem, my eyes will automatically just start being like, oh, by the way, you're a little bitch, and it'll make me start crying. And I'll be like,
feel you
no, stop it.
I
Like, I don't want to
cry
cry.
I cry at
Yeah.
everything. Like, it's almost impossible for me to feel anger because it instantly turns to
Turns
just
to tears. Yeah.
to tears. Yeah, like if I'm angry and I want to yell at someone, instead I'll just start crying my eyes out, and I'm like, stop being a little bitch and yell at this person.
I know. Yeah.
But I can't help it.
See, it's
Yeah.
hard to make me cry necessarily. The thing that really pisses me off is when I'm upset, regardless of whether it's anger or sadness, whatever have you, any kind of negative emotion, the first telltale sign that I'm upset is you can hear it in my voice, because my voice will start like breaking up. And that's the hard part
Yeah.
for me, is that it's like, it sounds like, oftentimes it sounds like I'm crying, and I'll be like, just absolutely livid with someone or livid about something, and the person I'm talking to is just like, oh my God, it's okay, like you're fine, like don't cry, and I'm like, I'm not crying, I'm really angry.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
So that's always hard for me. As far
Yeah.
as my favorite place to escape to,
Oh, yeah.
has a little bit of a story to it, because I recently I wasn't able to see it really like for probably a few weeks until after it was out, but Frozen 2 was in
No
one
spoilers.
in like one of the first scenes, there's a song that the mom sings to Anna and Elsa, and the way she's just kind of like, you know, cuddle in, you know, like get all snuggly, you know, and she like puts her arms around them and everything, is it really kind of hit home for me, because my happy place is, or my favorite place to escape to, is a memory. I don't even remember necessarily where it was that this took place, but it's this very distinct memory of my mom when I was probably, I want to say like 8 or 9. And she just has me pulled like under her arm. I'm like resting my head like on her shoulder, and I'm like upset about something. And she used to do this thing where she'd put her fingers like at my hairline, and she'd just comb her fingers back through my hair, like gently. And then she would sing the song Baby Mine from Dumbo. And
Oh no.
and that is like whenever I'm like really upset or like just need to like relax and calm down, I think about that. And unfortunately, it means that like I cannot hear that song. Like if I hear that song, it's just instant tears. I will just break down and cry. And I discovered that the hard way the first summer that I was working at Disneyland, because the fucking fireworks show that they had Baby Mine halfway through it.
Oh no.
And I'm just standing there just guiding, like, please continue down the walkway, stay to your right hand. Just gross sobbing.
Oh no.
But no, like that's the memory that I go to is just her holding me, you know, brushing her fingers through my hair and singing that song. That's the happy place for me.
That's so sweet.
I'm hugging you through the microphone, Beau.
Same though.
Thank you guys. That's gay.
We're all group hugging right now. Nobody can see it. It's fine.
Hella gay. Don't worry, Beau.
It's super gay.
It's okay.
I'm just sitting here.
Right.
I pulled up a picture of garlic pork on my phone to make me feel better.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! I need to have a
And there
picture
goes
of
the
like my
moment.
favorite foods. Like I just imagine you, Beau, like in a little corner, just stroking your phone, looking at a picture.
Garlic.
It's like I
pork.
have this really fond memory of my mom singing to me, and then my dad it's cooking.
Can I just say, you just reminded me of Yuri on Ice, the pork cutlet bowls.
Ah, you are a beautiful pork cutlet bowl.
Like, I'm just imagining Beau in the corner stroking their phone. Pork cutlet bowl.
Oh my gosh, Beau, you deserve all of the pork.
Oh, thank you. It's one of the reasons
deserve
why
it
I'm
all.
fat, but thank you.
Listen, we talked about this.
Listen, big oof, we're doing our best. We're all gonna lose weight together.
I
It'll be
didn't
great.
agree to anything.
Ouch.
It'll be fine.
I will just.
I'll lose weight and you can have it.
Oh,
Yum.
okay. Thanks.
After I eat all of your garlic pork. All right.
Yikes. You gotta fight me for it.
Excuse you.
Okay, we're going to our fan question now.
Oh boy.
Am I reading
Okay.
it or are you reading it?
Yeah, if you want to read it, sure.
You didn't put who this was from.
It's Sugar Rush.
Oh, okay. Sugar Rush. Our number one fan.
Our number one fan.
If you could bring back any canceled or discontinued TV show or have a continuation of a show or movie series, what would it be and why? Thank you, Sugar Rush.
Thank you, Sugar Rush.
Thank you. That's a good question.
I mean, if I wanted to make money, I could say Firefly and I could hold the secret and get Firefly back. But if I'm being 100% like selfish, honest Katy answer, I want Friends.
Oh my god.
I want Friends back. I want more. I want them to be older and go through their same drama. That's what I want.
You know, I'm actually really lucky because 2 out of my 3 choices have actually been continued. One of them was Clone Wars, Star Wars Clone Wars, which, you know, after like 6 or 7 years got picked up for the final season because it got canceled during its 6th season. So, like, that's super cool. If you had asked me a year ago the same question, I would have said Winona Earp because it was at risk of being canceled, but they picked it back up and are filming the 4th season now. So there's that. If I could bring back an old show, either reboot it or just continue it from where it left off, it'd be Xena Warrior Princess.
Ooh, bitch.
Yeah, Xena Warrior Princess would be... I think that it's something that needs to be brought back. I think it's something that I think queer community really needs because it was pretty unabashedly gay, without actually saying that they were gay. The actresses definitely were like, oh yeah, they were gay. But on the show, it was one of those. They were cousins. they loved each other, but they weren't in love with each other. But
Hell yeah.
I think that being able to tell the story of Xena nowadays is something that they'd be able to actually tell the story they wanted to tell because there's a lot less reluctance to have that kind of content on like primetime television.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would be the series that I would bring back.
Hell yeah.
What about you,
What about you, Star?
Hands down, Bee and Puppy Cat.
I've never even heard of that.
I need more.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I need more. Like, so much more, please.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's such a cute show, and there's only like 5 episodes, and like it's been like 3 or 4 years, and I want more. I know that they're making more, but it's not coming out soon enough.
We're gonna get you more, Star. It's gonna be okay.
Yes.
I think if I had to pick an anime series, I'd want more Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. Like,
Ooh, I never watched that one.
it's so much fun, and it's like the whole series like comes to this point where you're just like, oh man, like this is a really good standalone, like 12 episodes. It's awesome. I think it's actually more. I think it's 24 episodes. And it gets to a point at the end in the last episode where you're just like, wow, they really tied all of this off really well. Like, I'm really satisfied with it. And then literally in the last like 30 seconds, it quite literally is just, haha, plot twist, end. And it's like, what the fuck?
Let's see.
Damn.
If I had to pick an
cannot just
anime,
end a series like that.
if I had to pick an anime that I wanted to be continued, it would definitely be Snow White with the red hair. Like, there's 2 seasons out, but it can't fucking end there. Like, I need more.
Oh, I would like the Ouran High School Host Club anime to follow the manga. I would be very happy if they got a continuation that was based on the manga, like Brotherhood, A Full Metal Alchemist. Bro.
Brotherhood
Because
is
the Ouran
so
High
good.
manga is great. Oh, yeah.
Brotherhood was fantastic.
And I just need a Brotherhood version of all of my favorite manga that got gypped by their animes. I mean, the Ouran High School Host Club anime was fine, and the ending that they gave it was actually not bad, but God, the manga was so good. Oh,
I haven't read the manga for that.
yeah, it's a lot longer. It goes on for a while.
Oh, boy.
But it's nice. It's nice.
You know what
like
shows really kill me are the shows that are like prequel shows, and you don't necessarily realize that they're prequel shows. Like if you've never read the manga or anything, like you don't realize that this is setting up like what the manga is, because then you're just like, oh, what happens? And then someone's like, oh, well, just read the manga, and it's like, I don't want to read the manga. I want to watch the show.
I want to watch the show.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
Gare Zero is like that for me. Because the anime is a prequel to the manga, and I've read very, very, very detailed summaries of each of the chapters of the manga, because I have a really hard time reading manga. It's just the structure of it, and having to read right to left is very difficult for me to adjust to.
Yeah.
And which sucks, because I would love to read manga. There are things that I've heard that I'm like, I absolutely should read the manga, but the one manga series I've ever been able to read from start to finish was Claymore, which of course is one of the longer ones. It has like 147 chapters. But yeah, it kills me. I'm just like, just please continue them. There's this really good show called Murder Princess. It's an OVA. It's a prequel again to the manga. It's got 6 episodes, and like it literally ends on like okay, let's do this thing, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is the manga the thing then?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So any series that's like that, that's what I would continue, is just going ahead and making the series for the manga and not just a prequel.
Hell yeah. Well, all right. I think we made a podcast, you guys.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Woo, we did it. Star, where can they find you?
In the sky at night.
Whoa. Okay, I'll put that in the description.
Okay. No. I'll send you a link to my YouTube. So
Yes. Yeah, but just like say it for the people that won't check. Like, are you on YouTube,
for
Twitter?
all you people, you can find me on YouTube as Rosewick, and you can find me on DeviantArt as Rosewick Trash. Because Rosewick was taken.
And do you have any like projects or anything that you're working on that you would like to promote or that you would like people to check out?
It's very early in progress. Very, very early in progress, but I'm planning on modeling the entire Aesop's team.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
So-
I saw
So they're gonna
your,
need to
like,
follow
works
you
in
on Twitter, right?
progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've made like 2 heads and that's it.
Okay, where can they should they follow you on Twitter to follow the progress of that? Is that where you're posting?
The progress of that will be on my DeviantArt, which once again is Rosewick Trash.
Okay, yeah, we will put all of those links in the description for you guys if you would like to check that out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Where can they find you, Beau?
As usual, you can find me on Twitter at Beau from KRWBY, BeauFromKRWBY. You can also find me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/CB Cosplay. That's where I have all of my gaming live streams, my reactions to live panels from conventions and whatnot that they live stream, all that jazz. And I don't really want to promote my YouTube. I don't have anything good on there. It's CB Cosplay if you want to find it. I don't know if it's got any kind of special URL or anything. My Discord server, which has all of my my reaction content. All you got to do is just be a member on my Discord server, and you have access to all of that. As far as like projects I want to promote, as always, Nondescript Winter Holiday 2, because it's almost here. Like, I posted an update this morning, the morning that we're recording this, on the community tab, and like people are already just like, Pyrrha, and I'm just like, oh my god.
No.
Me too.
Same.
So please check out Nondescript Winter Holiday 2. Hopefully it'll be out by the time this episode comes out.
Oh god.
Fingers crossed.
That's 11 days from now.
I know.
I don't know if that will be a thing, but if it's already out, please go look at it. It's really fun. Make sure you've seen the first one, so that way you get kind of the pre-established storyline. But yes, and if it's not out yet, keep an eye for it. Like,
keep an eye out for it.
Soon.
Yes.
And where can they find you, Katy?
Hi guys, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KaniDay Official, KaniDay Official. My Instagram is just more me, like just posting selfies and stuff. If you want to see like my memes, my goodshit.tm, go to my Twitter. That's where everything is. And then of course you can find me on Dr. Crafty on YouTube, where I am a writer and voice actress, and we're starting up a new season soon, so that's exciting. You can also find me on the Weird Flex But Okay podcast, another podcast I host with my friend Jordan Jacks Played Down. We release an episode every other Thursday and or Wednesday, you know, whatever we feeling. And you can follow us on Weird Flex Pod on Twitter, or on YouTube at Weird Flex But Okay Podcast, or on SoundCloud at Weird Flex But Okay Podcast. And you can also find me here at KRWBY Productions, where I do all that fun stuff, and on Perpetually Ajar. Please like this episode and do all that good fun stuff. Comment below any of your answers to the questions, and if I see a few answers that I like, I might read some of them on the episode, because that could be fun. Also, of course, KRWBY Productions, we have a Patreon where you can find our lovely content posted early. We have lots of like rewards and lots of really cool things for you guys if you go and check it out, bonus content, but also just early access and like fun little hangouts that we like to do there. And good news for you patrons and people that might want to join our Patreon, we might be doing some new stuff on the Patreon in the next month or so. So keep an eye on it, and if you'd like to join, definitely keep an eye on our Patreon, because we might be announcing some really cool perks or just like switching stuff around. We really want to make it to where you guys can get the best experience for just even $1 a month. So thank you guys so much to everyone that is supporting us, that has supported us. Please just keep enjoying our content. Let us know what you'd like to see. We love reading your feedback. We're just out here having a good time. And yeah, we did it, guys.
Hell yeah.
Wait, we didn't figure out what the name of the episode should be. What was the inside joke?
Oh no, the inside joke.
Fuck.
We always do this.
Star, say something funny.
Titties?
Titties?
Titties!
We can't name the episode Titties, Star.
YouTube doesn't like titties.
YouTube doesn't like titties. Oh, I wish I could
Should
name the
that be
episode
it?
YouTube doesn't like titties.
Demonetized immediately.
Demonetized. We'll
YouTube's
figure it out.
I feel like this is a personal attack.
Oh my gosh. Because, okay, what did we talk about? I bet we can name this podcast in a minute for you guys live. All right, we talked about our fictional characters, breathing underwater, happy places, but we already named an episode Happy Place.
Yeah, we did. And that was recent too.
Yeah. Star at the bar.
Or bees in the schnees?
Oh my god.
No, I think we did
because
something
Blake
like
isn't
that
here.
one. Yeah.
Fuck.
I like Star at the bar, but like
We could call it schlong for schnee
We
and
never
shao long.
said that though.
We just did.
oh my god!
I refuse.
That's my
I
official
refuse-
ship
as
name for them.
half of this podcast. I refuse to have an episode be named Schlong. I'm putting my
You know what
foot
we have to
down.
do?
We're just yanging out.
No.
That'll work.
No.
Yanging out?
I like
Our schlong is yanging out.
I like Star at the bar.
But just how long is that schlong?
Oh my god.
I like Star at the bar.
We'll figure it out. We will figure this out. In the meantime, leave a comment below. What do you think we should have named
If this episode ends up being named Schlong, I'm leaving.
Quits.
All right, everybody. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.